Ladies and gentlemen, welcome on Smackdown Live, July 30th, 2026, the final Smackdown Live, right before the annual Royal Rumble Live in Saudi. We have the Women's Royal Rumble, the Undisputed Championship match between Drew McIntyre and Sami Zayn. The men's Royal Rumble. Tonight, we hear from the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. And right now, we have the United States Open Challenge continues on. I have Melo defending the United States title against Ray Phoenix. Who else will be announced for the annual Royal Rumble match? We know that Finn Balor is not in the Royal Rumble, but who will he end up replacing? Like during the Royal Rumble match itself, like usually, like maybe Cesaro or somebody gets attacked, like how they usually do it with like Scotty to Holly and everything. So who is that person to get the wrath of a beatdown right before they enter the 2026 Royal Rumble? Remember, Royal Rumble will be live at 11 a.m., but the pre-show will be at 9 a.m. So if you guys want to wake up and watch the pre-show, go ahead. But who knows? Maybe it could be an exciting pre-show for tomorrow night. Also, we got a lot of wrestling tonight and tomorrow with the Royal Rumble, AEW Collision, and then AAA as well. So there's a lot going on. And then get to February. This is the final SmackDown of January. But either way, we got Melo versus Ray Phoenix for the United States title. Melo has been on the road lately. Can he continue his momentum being the U.S. champ? And has his eyes set on the Royal Rumble match itself too. Maybe Ray Phoenix could be involved too. For all we know. But the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, to hype up his Royal Rumble match. Possible could go 3. Yeah. Win the Royal Rumble 3 times, tie in Stone Cold. Who knows? We know that Jacob Otto is in the house, and we know that Cody and Jake want to destroy each other, but Drew McIntyre put that to stop at Silent Night's main event. Like a mellow Ray. Oh, high cross body by Mellow. They're gonna put away Ray Phoenix and retain his United States title at double knees. And now Mellow looking for the calling card. Hard cross body again. Cover. He always went for the enough of a net, but he went for a hard cross body kick out too. Mello almost retained the United States title right there. Again, a former tag team champion and Ray Phoenix, that former world champion, defeat Mello and knock him off right before the Royal Rumble. Mello with the enough of a net, launching himself across the face of Ray Phoenix to cover 1, 2, 3. Mello retaining. Ilya Dragunov from the Miz. Most likely will happen tonight. Damian Priest may have his segment regarding his entry to the Royal Rumble. Uh, all the women are there. Rhea, Liv, Io, Nia, Lash, everybody. Julia, Kiana, everybody wants that Royal Rumble moment. And then we get up next. I feel like we will get a women's tag match. Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair taking on Liv Morgan and Roxanne Perez of the Judgment. A marquee women's tag team match. The former women's tag team champions and former Miss Royal Rumble winners Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss will team up to take on the team of Roxy Perez and Liv Morgan. We know that Liv Morgan promises this is her year to win the women's Royal Rumble, but she got 30 women to deal with, plus her own little backup in Raquel Rodriguez and The Rock, the prodigy herself, Roxy Perez, Charlotte, Alexa, Liv, Roxy, Liv, amazing women talent to host this year's Royal Rumble. Look at Charlotte already. Charlotte with the natural selection. Dropping Alexa. Dropping Liv. Do we see some discombobulating between Charlotte and Alexa on the Judgment Day, teasing a WrestleMania matches too at the Royal Rumble? Usually we get that for the Royal Rumble, but who knows? They're covered by Charlotte and Alexa, and I have Charlotte and Alexa over Liv and Roxy. Also, Axiom will take on Johnny Gargano. I feel like Raquel and Stephanie Blackheart will get involved with this match. But as we know, Raw returns back to the States, and we have a Philadelphia street fight for the women's world title between Blackheart and Rodriguez. So we'll see what happens there on Raw. But Raquel will be also a part of the Royal Rumble, so we'll see what happens. Up next, I have Axiom versus Johnny Gargano. Johnny Gargano has lost one of his good friends, one of his best friends in Tommaso Ciampa, making his AEW debut, leaving Johnny and Candice. It's really a 2-on-1, really. Still 2-on-2, but Johnny needs some other backup besides his wife and Candice LeRae. But tonight, Johnny Axiom, this is all over a mask and continuation with this whole mask situation. Will Axiom, Frazier, and Johnny all be a part of the Royal Rumble? Who knows? We know that there's 15 men, 15 Raw, 15 SmackDown. That's what they used to go by. But everybody can't be a part of this year's Royal Rumble, but who knows? But I do see this match being quit with Johnny and Axiom over the mask, because you can never take a mask from a guy like Axiom or like any of the luchadors. Axiom, I have Axiom make a quick work of Johnny Gargano here tonight on SmackDown Live. Did we hear from Trick Williams after losing a Saturday Night's main event? He promises to get back on track by winning the Royal Rumble. It just sounds like another promo. It should be the final AJ Styles maybe on SmackDown Live. Before the match with Gunther at the Rumble, Tama Tonga and Shinsuke Nakamura might be in that backstage segment to hype up their match next week, maybe. Next we got Eddie Dragunov versus The Miz. Dragunov is out for redemption against The Miz after Miz cost him in the US title. Mad Dragon versus The Miz. The Miz cost the Mad Dragon the U.S. title after a banger of a match between Dragunov and Mello. Dragunov was looking to knock off the A-lister tonight here on Smackdown Live. The Miz needs to win here tonight to at least gain some momentum. Trying to compete for the United States title that's probably held by Kamala Hayes, not even a protege, Mello. Dragunov, The Miz, one-on-one. The Mad Dragon looking to win the round to get a shot at the world title. Oh, Dragunov taking on The Miz already. Cover. This could already be it. And Dragunov over The Miz. We will hear from Solo Sokoa and BMFT. We know that Solo will more likely be a part of the Royal Rumble, but for the rest of the MFTs. And who will represent the Riots in the Royal Rumble? We get Uncle Howdy and Solo Sokoa face off in the Royal Rumble. Who knows? There's now a marquee main event, a massive 8-man war. All members of the Vision for the first time ever, I believe, teaming up and forming a group to take on Cody Rhodes, one half of the World Tag Team Champions, Jey Uso, Randy the Viper Orton, and the #1 contender for the World title, Sami Zayn. So we'll see what happens during that marquee 8-man war.